The doctrine of Islam teaches that humanity is a universal fraternity. It is a family. In Arabic and within the Islamic tradition, this is known as the Ummah. Islam teaches that all are born Muslim, meaning born free, free of sin, free of debt. All, not some, but all. Islam teaches that every Muslim is the brother or sister of another Muslim, no matter where these Muslims may be, and that the land of the man or the woman comes secondary to the overall order or national order or ummah of the Muslim community. So, myself being a Moroccan descent individual, I do not place Morocco over Pennsylvania or place uh, uh, one nation over another. First and foremost, I recognize all as part of the whole. Islam recognizes all as part of the whole. And so it is the Ummah first, and then your familial nations here on the earth land second. And so whether you are dark skinned, pale skin, or any variation in between, according to Islam, your social, moral, economic, religious, national, and international status is white. White means without sin, with the authority to act as the will of the Creator. What I'm really jabbing at is that no matter what you look like or where you're from, Islam is for you. There are alleged Islamic organizations that preach under the banner of Islam, but even its adherents are unaware uh, that the doctrine that is being taught to them is foreign, in as much as, and as far as, these individuals are being taught, first and foremost, that humanity is identified by crayon colors and then the wrong colors at that. And they are also being taught that Islam is not for a group of humanity based upon their land of origin, right? As well as their skin tone. This this is not acceptable. This is not permissible. This is not advocated at all in Islam. Such movements as the Nation of Islam, the 5% Nation of Gods and Earths, um, the Nuwabian Moors, and even, dare I say, these more sovereign citizens. They preach in their doctrine, which is foreign. It is a foreign Muslim doctrine. They teach segregation, they teach disunity, they actually impose upon a civilized world the very things that they claim they are attempting to escape from. This happens in the Moorish movement as well. There are many Moorish Americans that do not understand Islam. The Moorish Divine and National Movement in the Moorish Science Temple of America was established in order to unite all Muslims of all nations and all lands, of all nationalities, under one banner without segregation, complete unification, recognizing all as one nation, one ummah. Abdul Hamid Suleiman came from the Sudan, from Egypt, to America as the high priest, and one of his countrymen constituents named Dus Muhammad Ali is known to have been someone teaching, advising the one that we know as Noble Drew Ali. Um, the information that Noble Drew Ali received from Egypt, from Abdul Hamid Suleiman, was to bring the quote unquote Negro back in harmony with the Syrian, the Turkish, and all other Muslim nations. Because true Islam brings everyone together. When man honors man, he honors Allah. It didn't say when a Pennsylvanian honors a Congolese. No, man as man, period. When one honors the other, we honor the law, right? We hold each other to the same standards, right? This is the Tawheed. But anywho, there are organizations out there that teach this foreign brand of Islam that causes harm. It causes a misunderstanding, right? In its in Islam's propagation. Okay, the Nation of Islam. First and foremost, you cannot identify as black and as a nation. Secondly, you cannot identify as black and as a Muslim nation because the Muslim nation is white. Okay, and thirdly, you cannot. Religion is not. How does it go? Um, there is no compulsion in religion. You cannot force someone to not be Muslim. You cannot gatekeep Islam. So when you listen to these so-called Muslims, these foreign Muslims, you will know them by their fruit. If at any time they're telling you that dark skin means Muslim and pale skin means European, if they're telling you that black is this and white is that, if they're telling you that in any way, shape, fashion, or form that Islam chooses between those who can and cannot be a part of it, these people they are not among they are not on the Sirat al Mustaqim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. They are the shayateen. They are not as they appear or present themselves. And again, that is not Islam. I can tell you right now, there's so many Moorish American personalities and orders that are not Muslim. They are the foreign Muslims up in the rostrum that Jurali warned us about. I promise you that. In closing, Islam is open to all. This is a universal white brotherhood. You stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa Ramadan Mubarak.